Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be recreating this fall look using cranberry shades, being that Thanksgiving is coming up this week. So if you would like to find out how I do this look, then stay tuned. So first I'm going to apply NYX Honey Do Me Up all over my face. It's very hydrating, it's a good way to start off your foundation. Next, I'm going in with Too Faced Primer RX, and I'm applying that all over. And then as my foundation today, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation using a damp beauty blender. After that, I'm going to use LA Pro Concealer and Pure Beige, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes, down my nose, my cupid's bow, my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. And then I'm also going to go ahead and blend that out with my damp beauty blender. Using tapping motions, you don't want to rub the concealer, you want to go ahead and pat it into the skin so that you have a flawless application. After applying the concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use Bright Forecast from MAC. This is part of the Prep and Prime collection. This is just to give me more of a brighter highlighter. So once you have that concealer and highlighter blended out, you want to go ahead and I'm using Banana Powder today by Ben 9 to set my concealer in place, again with the damp beauty blender. So after setting that, I decided to go back in with a little bit more, and this time using my MAC brush to go ahead and pat that in and to remove any excess powder. Next, I'm going in with this MAC brush, I'm sorry, Morphe brush, I think it's the M444, and I'm using MAC Studio Fix Foundation Powder in C7 to go ahead and set the rest of my face. Using dabbing motions again because you don't want to wipe away the foundation or anything else that you have on your face. So just pat that powder into the skin. Next, I'm just going to use a spoolie to brush my eyebrows up and down to go ahead and fill them in. I am going to use my MAC spiked brow pencil to go ahead and fill in my brows. I also do have up a brow tutorial specifically to show you how I do my brow. So this is something quick that I'm doing in this video, just quickly filling in my brows and moving on. Next, I'm using MAC 212 brush and I'm using NC42 Studio Finish Concealer to go ahead and clean up my eyebrows. And I'm just blending that out. Next, I am going to set my brows with MAC Show Off and Girl Boy brow gels. I like to use the two different colors because I have different hair colors. Next, I'm going to prime the eye with MAC's Prep and Prime 24-hour eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to use my fingers and put that all over the lid. Then as my highlighter shade, I am using MAC Orb to go ahead and set that concealer that I had on my eyes, along with bringing it down into my crease so that my crease color could blend flawlessly. Next, I'm using a MAC 224 brush just to blend that out. Now I'm going in with MAC Uninterrupted, which has been discontinued, and I'm using that as a transition color in my crease. Next, I'm going to use my Morphe palette and 35O, and I'm using the more burnt orange colors to go ahead and place that in my crease. So I'm just mixing those two shades and using that over the uninterrupted shade just to make it pop out more. Next, I'm going to use a MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to take MAC Handwritten and use that in my outer V and a little bit into my crease to go ahead and darken that up a little bit. Then I'm just using the 224 again to go ahead and blend out any harsh lines. Next, I'm taking the Morphe palette 35K palette, and this is a very awesome palette for fall. And I'm using the MAC 242 brush and taking that cranberry shade and placing that on my lid. Again, using patting motions, not really wiping it across my lid so that you could get more color payoff. Since that didn't really work out, I'm using MAC's Fix Plus, and I'm going back in with that shade so that it could pop out a little bit more. So now I'm adding this orange blush from MAC Pro, I forgot the name, and I'm just going to brighten my crease with that orange and just using the 217 brush. Next, I'm using the same 35K palette and using a more golden shade and applying that onto my lid. I felt like it was blending in too much with too much cranberry, so I added a little gold for more of a pop. Now I'm just adding MAC Engraved eyeliner to the bottom of my eyes. Now I'm back due to my camera turning off, and I'm just going to start off with my contour. I already added Lily lashes and did my eyeliner off camera, and then now using the TARTEIST palette by MAKEUPSHAYLA to go ahead and contour my face. So I don't really contour my nose too much, I'm just doing my cheeks, a little bit of my forehead, using the MAC 168 brush. Next, I'm going in with Coppertone and Melba using a MAC 129 brush, and I'm just blending that on the apples of my cheek and blending it back along with the contour. Next, I'm using MAC highlighter. This is Mineralized Skin Finish OVEREARTHLY, which is a limited edition, I believe, and I'm using that as my highlighter. And since that wasn't enough highlighter for me, I'm going in with the MAC 224 brush, and I am applying Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit and That Glow. I'm applying the Fix Plus so that it could have something more to attach itself to. And there you see I'm mixing my shades to add that extra highlight. As you can see, look how bright that is compared to just using one highlighter. And I'm using the Morphe fan brush. I forgot the number, but the details would be listed down below. And I'm just using some of that Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in my inner tear duct just to give it more of a pop. And then now I'm going to line my lips with the NYX Ombre Lip Duo. And I'm using Ginger and Nutmeg. So I'm just blending that in. And then on top of this lip duo, I will add ColourPop Liquid Matte Lipstick. I believe it's MIDI that I'll be using, just to give it an extra pop. And that completes my fall look today. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks and have a good holiday, you guys. See you next time.